Most people earn money every month, yet only a few actually build wealth over a lifetime. The difference is not income, luck, or intelligence. The difference is how they think. Spenders focus on today. Investors focus on the future. A spender asks, "Can I afford this right now?" An investor asks, "What will this cost me in the long run?" This single shift in thinking changes everything. Thinking like an investor does not mean being rich. It means being intentional with money. It means understanding that every rupee or dollar has two possible lives: consumption or growth. Spenders see money as something to use. Investors see money as something to deploy. Most people are trained to become spenders from childhood. Advertising teaches you to buy happiness. Social media teaches you to display lifestyle. Society rewards consumption, not patience. An investor has to unlearn all of this. The first step in thinking like an investor is understanding opportunity cost. Every time you spend money on something unnecessary, you are not just losing that money, you are losing everything that money could have become in the future. A $100 dinner is not just $100. It could have been an investment that grows for 20 years. Spenders look at price. Investors look at future value. This is why investors delay gratification. They are not cheap. They are strategic. They understand that saying no today gives them more options tomorrow. An investor does not avoid spending. They avoid waste. They spend on things that either grow their income, protect their health, or improve their skills. Everything else is questioned. Spenders upgrade lifestyle with every income increase. Investors upgrade assets first. When income rises, spenders buy bigger houses, better cars, and expensive gadgets. Investors buy time, freedom, and cash-flowing assets. This is why many high-income people are still broke, and many average-income people quietly build wealth. Thinking like an investor means separating ego from money. Spenders buy to impress others. Investors buy to improve outcomes. An investor does not care what people think about their car, phone, or clothes. They care about balance sheets, cash flow, and long-term security. This mindset shift is uncomfortable at first. You will feel behind. You will feel boring. You will feel like you're missing out. But over time, the results reverse. Spenders enjoy now and stress later. Investors sacrifice now and relax later. Investors think in systems, not emotions. They automate savings. They invest consistently. They reduce decision fatigue. Spenders rely on motivation. Investors rely on structure. Motivation disappears. Systems remain. An investor also understands the power of compounding. Money that earns returns and then earns returns on those returns grows exponentially. Time is the most powerful factor here. That is why starting early matters more than starting big. You don't need massive income to think like an investor. You need consistency and patience. One of the most famous investors in history, Warren Buffett, built most of his wealth after the age of 50, not because he worked harder, but because he let compounding do its job. Spenders underestimate time. Investors respect it. Another key difference is how risk is viewed. Spenders think risk is losing money. Investors know the biggest risk is doing nothing. Inflation silently destroys cash sitting idle. Lifestyle inflation quietly eats future freedom. Investors don't avoid risk. They manage it. They diversify. They study. They understand what they own. Spenders often buy things they don't understand. Investors avoid investing in things they cannot explain simply. If you cannot explain where returns come from, you don't understand the investment. Thinking like an investor also means valuing cash flow over appearance. Spenders buy liabilities that look like assets. Investors buy assets that quietly pay them. A luxury car impresses people but drains money every month. A boring investment may impress no one but builds freedom. Investors ask, will this put money in my pocket or take it out? That question alone filters most bad decisions. Investors also think long-term. They don't panic with market noise. They don't chase trends blindly. They don't react emotionally to headlines. Spenders react. Investors respond. This emotional control is what separates professionals from amateurs. Most people don't fail financially because they earn too little. They fail because emotions control their decisions. Fear causes panic selling. Greed causes overbuying. Social pressure causes overspending. An investor trains emotional discipline like a muscle. They pause before we're buying. They research before investing. They reflect before reacting. Another powerful investor habit is tracking. Spenders avoid looking at numbers because it creates guilt. Investors love numbers because numbers reveal truth. They track expenses. They track investments. They track net worth. Not obsessively, but consistently. What gets measured gets managed. Investors don't say, I don't want to think about money. They say, I want clarity. Clarity removes stress. Ignorance multiplies it. Thinking like an investor also means prioritizing education. Spenders spend on things that depreciate. Investors spend on knowledge that compounds. Books, skills, understanding markets, understanding psychology. Knowledge reduces mistakes, and avoiding mistakes is more powerful than chasing returns. An investor also understands that money is a tool, not a goal. The goal is freedom, options, security, choice. Money simply enables those outcomes. This is why investors don't chase flashy lifestyles. They chase independence. They want the ability to walk away from bad jobs, to handle emergencies calmly, to help family without stress. Spenders trade future peace for present pleasure. Investors trade present pleasure for future peace. This mindset is not extreme. It is intentional. You can still enjoy life. You can still travel. You can still buy nice things. But you do it consciously, not compulsively. An investor plans enjoyment. A spender escapes into it. The transition from spender to investor does not happen overnight. It happens with small decisions. Pausing before purchases. Saving before spending. Investing before upgrading lifestyle. Over time, identity changes. You stop asking, what can I buy? You start asking, what can I build? That is the moment everything shifts. If you start thinking like an investor, your money starts working for you instead of controlling you. You gain confidence. You gain patience. You gain direction. And slowly, quietly, your future becomes more secure. If you want more content that helps you upgrade your money mindset, understand investing, and build long-term wealth without hype or confusion, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. We don't teach you how to look rich. We teach you how to become financially strong. Hit the subscribe button, because learning to think like an investor is one of the most valuable skills you can ever develop.